Hi, today we're going to show you how to use Sweet Cookie Wash's Pretty Cookie Vagacial products to give yourself or a client a vagacial. First, you want to use Cookie Wash. We're using peppermint to cleanse the area, get rid of any dirt. We're definitely going to want to use an exfoliating sponge so that we can just begin to open up the pores, get rid of any dead skin. There's lots of exfoliating in this process because the idea is to brighten and get rid of all the dead skin and darkness. So definitely first step, cleanse with Cookie Wash. You can use any Cookie Wash, but peppermint has a really tingly, nice feeling. So you or your client will love it. You're going to go ahead and wipe it off after the cleansing process is done. You usually want to do this after a wax or after you shave, but it's quarantine, I get it. So even if you have a little stubbles, you'll be okay. The next thing you want to do is go in with our bikini batter from the Pretty Cookie line. Now the bikini batter is sold separately from the other two products, but this is a powerful mask in this vagacial process. There's kaolin clay and turmeric used in it. So it's definitely going to help with brightening. Do not be afraid to use the mask on your inner thighs or your butt. You definitely don't want to get anything really in your vagina or the lips, but inner thighs, your booty, you can mask away. We suggest leaving this mask on until it dries and then wiping off. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to wipe it off now so we can get on with the next step. As you can see, it's giving us a hard time to wipe off because it's not dry yet. The mask, on the directions, it tells you to use it 2 or 3 times a week. So follow those steps. If you're using it in a spa, you can just, do the mask first and then move on to the next steps. After you wipe off the mask, you want to go in with the toner. Now, the toner that we use is our very own Cookie Mist. The Cookie Mist has aloe vera and rose water in it. So we're just going to use that to spray the area after the mask. And then we're going to go into the exfoliating process. And again, this is best to do after you shave or after a wax. So if you're in a spa, give your client a vagacial after they've already waxed. So the next step is going to be to go ahead and go in with your exfoliating pads. The Pretty Cookie exfoliating pads is like a dark spot remover and gets rid of ingrown hairs really well and really fast. It's exfoliating on a chemical level instead of a physical level, because sometimes on a physical level it can be just too harsh and rough, the sugar or salt against your precious intimate skin. Now if you look closely, you can see our client does have some ingrown hairs, probably from shaving, not being patient, waiting on a wax. But just go ahead and exfoliate. Use the exfoliating pad in a circular motion on all the troubled areas, especially the areas with ingrown hairs, dark spots from maybe squeezing your bumps or whatever else that you probably did that we know we're not supposed to do. But we're here to get your cookie pretty, not to judge you. We all are starting from somewhere different, so do not be ashamed. You want to leave the exfoliator on for, I would say, 10 minutes if you have a client in front of you. If you're at home, you could probably sleep with it overnight, but it does tingle. So if the tingling is too harsh, you can wipe it off after 10 minutes and then move on to the next step. But if you sleep with it on at night, you want to use the serum the next day, and the brightening serum goes after the exfoliant. So if it's too tingly or if you have a client in front of you, wipe it off after 10 minutes and then go in with the brightening serum. You want to use the brightening serum on all the dark spots or areas that you have, and just rub it in. And honestly, I think that if you follow this process for 2 to 3 months, you're going to see some major dramatic results. As you guys know, waxing is better than shaving, but if you still shave, you will still see dramatic results just as long as maybe you want to use cookie oil to shave. instead, and making sure that you're exfoliating directly after shaving. But as you know, we're a vagina spa and we promote waxing. So after the serum, if you're at home, let's say, and you slept with the exfoliating pad on all night, you definitely are going to want to take a shower and then put the serum on, so that the serum can, it's not, you're not putting products on top of product and it's not absorbing into the skin. So the next day when you put the brightening serum on, you might strip because it is an exfoliating pad. So think of it like a chemical peel that's stripping away all the dark spots and everything. You're gonna use the cookie oil. So right now, she's using the cookie oil to create more moisture because you might peel, like I said, and you don't want the area looking dry, cracky, and flaky. So if that's happening, definitely you wanna use the cookie oil. And that's all the steps. Once you purchase the product, you'll see the directions on the back. So if I said anything wrong, I'm sorry, but follow the directions. And these products can be purchased at Cookie Wash V Spa in Sunrise, Florida, or online at www.sweetcookies.com, or again, 7830 Northwest 44th Street, Sunrise, Florida. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have a pretty cookie.